Now don't get ahead of me here. There is nothing wrong with an ambitious goal. Many people say that dreaming big can even make you more likely to accomplish your aim because it attracts attention, gravitates people toward you, and helps get people on board. If you tell people you want to fly to space, you'll get a lot more positive attention than if you tell people you want to climb Mount Snowdon. Now, that's a pretty small mountain in Wales if you've ever seen the movie. This is why another piece of advice that often gets thrown about is to have visions, not goals. Visions are abstract and they are grand. These are things you visualize and dream about, rather than things you write down and tick off. If you want to get into shape, then your goal can be to train 3 times a week. But your vision would to become the best physical specimen you can, attractive to everyone and full of confidence and energy. But while a vision can be as grand and extreme as you like, those smaller steps should still be small and they still should be easy. At least at the very start, these steps should be easy. And this will then allow you to build towards your higher overarching objective. Think of this like a hierarchy. At the top, you have your grand vision for the future, something so exciting that it helps you to launch yourself out of bed in the morning. Now, beneath that, you might have your realistic version of what you can achieve with your current resources. Now, beneath that, you might have the steps you are taking every day to achieve it. Now, the mistake a lot of us make is to clump all these things together and not to consider the necessary progression from one stage to the next. This is the reason that someone who has never been to the gym before might well write themselves a new training program that requires them to train for an hour a day, 7 days a week, and to do this on a diet of 1,000 calories. They'll then do stretching on top of that, and they'll even start a yoga class. Is it any wonder that we don't tend to stick to these kinds of goals? The problem really tends to boil down to impatience. We want to accomplish our goals right now. We don't want to put in the time or the repetitious work that it actually takes in order to get to that point. And we don't want the uncertainty that after all that work, it may not pay off. Well, if you're like that, you need to change that thinking. Everything worth having comes with work and diligence, and this is often highly repetitive and boring. If you want to get into shape, you need to train regularly, and it takes years to get to a point where your new physique is impressive and permanent. If you want to start your own business, well, then there is a ton you need to learn before you even get going.